calls to address you again this afternoon. I'm delivering this address for him on behalf of the General Secretary of the Police NDC. Friends from the media, the National Democratic Congress has noted with dismay the vandalism of state properties by some persons in certain parts of the country since yesterday, 8th December 2024. Some of these acts of vandalism and looting of state properties are reported to have been carried out by disgruntled supporters of the ruling New Patriotic Party who are of the belief that their party parliamentary candidates hoarded state-procured food items, fertilizer, and other materials which were meant to be distributed to voters before the December 7th election as part of the NPP's voter inducement strategy. Also, some of these unfortunate incidents are reported to have been carried out by over-jubilant supporters of the NDC who have been carried away by the excitement of the party's resounding victory in the just ended presidential and parliamentary elections. The NDC hereby condemns, in no uncertain terms, these acts of lawlessness, whether carried out by NDC supporters or other party supporters. While we appreciate the legitimate frustration of the Ghanaian people against the Akufo-Addo NDP regime, we wish to call on Ghanaians, especially the rank and file of the NDC, to exercise restraint and to go about their jubilations with a sense of responsibility. The NDC remains committed to upholding probity and accountability in government. And this we shall begin to do after assuming the reins of office on the 7th of January 2025, in accordance with the rule of law. The vandalism of state property, mob justice, and any form of lawless retribution have the potential to undermine the peace and stability of our dear nation. Hence, unacceptable. Such lawless acts constitute grievous offenses under the laws of Ghana and will not be countenanced by the Ghana Police Service. The NDC calls for calm among all its supporters across the 16 regions of Ghana. Comrades, our hard-fought and long-awaited victory is finally here. Our long-awaited victory, the change we've all been working for, has finally arrived. Let's celebrate this victory responsibly and trust the incoming NDC Mahama government to do the needful as far as probity and accountability are concerned in accordance with the rule of law. The day of accountability is finally here. Our patience is very critical at this stage. Fellow countrymen and women, and especially NDC supporters who may be watching this address, the leadership of the party calls on all of you to exercise restraint in how we celebrate the resounding victory we have been given by the good people of Ghana and by God Almighty. Everyone has a right to celebrate in this time, but we must show that we are responsible citizens. The reason why you cannot engage in violence or any acts of vandalism or any attacks on state property or looting of state property is that it is against the law. And ours is a law-abiding political party. Aside that, we want you to leave to see John Dramani Mahama sworn in as president on the 7th of January. We want you to participate in the process of resetting Ghana and to benefit from the new Ghana, a Ghana that works, that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will be leading us to build the Ghana we all want. We want you to live to see that, to participate in that process, and to benefit from the fruits thereof. You cannot do that if you end up injured or dead because of excesses, the excesses with the jubilations currently ongoing. Aside this, there are many disgruntled and frustrated NDC supporters who are looking for an opportunity to cause mayhem. We won this election clean. We won this election free and fair. We did not resort to violence. That has never been our nature. And so it is not now that we will resort to violence or acts of vandalism. Don't give them what they are looking for. Let's be peaceful. By 4:30 p.m., John Dramani Mahama will be declared as president. And by close of day, the new president-elect will address the nation. Latest, by the 7th of January, in the next 28 days, he will be sworn in as president. And when he is sworn in, the change you are looking for, the accountability you are looking for, the probity you are looking for, you are going to see it. We want you to live to see that. Only this afternoon, 2 of our supporters have been murdered in cold blood in Akomada as a result of these excesses associated with the jubilation going on. We don't want to lose any NDC supporter again. We don't want that. John Mahama doesn't want that. The leadership of the NDC don't want that. We want you alive to see the new Ghana, the Ghana we all want, the Ghana that works. And John Dramani Mahama will be working with the entire nation to build and to benefit from the fruits thereof. As I've mentioned, in Tamale Central and Bushibu, we know that the people who attacked the NADWO offices there were not NDC people, they were NPP people, because they claimed that their parliamentary candidates hoarded food items which were supposed to be distributed to them before the election. And so when you do this as an NDC supporter, you give people the opportunity to heap all the blame on us. When in actual fact, in some places, not in all places, in some places, those doing that are NDP supporters. And finally, the reason why we must all heed this advice is that there are many NDP supporters who want to destroy evidence of their wrongdoings and their criminal conduct. Don't give them a small screen for them to do that. So there is no need attacking any government institution, vandalizing any public property, breaking anything. There is no need for that. You don't need rights at this stage. Victory is here. If you need rights, you call us, we'll give you rights. So don't attack any state institution. We love you and we want you to be safe. We want you to jubilate responsibly so that we can all see Akufuado handing over the baton to John Mahama on the 7th of January 2025. Something is wrong, let us do. We want you to see Chief Justice David Tokono administering the oath of office of President. We want you to see John Mahama at the Independence Square. We want you to see him begin the implementation of the 24-hour economy to create jobs and opportunities for all and a select few. This is a new dawn. You need to live to see the Ghana that we all want, which John Dramani Mahama will be delivering. So please, we are begging you. For those of you who are at various regional coalition centers, please, you need to be calm. Currently, in all those regional coalition centers, our regional executives are there in their numbers. For those of you in Greater Accra, the regional secretary and other executives are there. And once results have been declared, the results cannot be changed at the regional coalition center. If the declaration was legally made at the constituency coalition center by the designated returning officer. So the Obuasi East constituency results as declared cannot change. Nobody can change it at the regional center. It will not happen. And what they are trying to do in Greater Accra will not happen. For the constituencies whose results have not yet been declared, like Okaikwe Central, because EC officials have tried without success to swap pin sheets. We are following it keenly. We are addressing the issue with the EC at the regional coalition office, and the right thing will be done. The same applies to Ablikumanov and the other constituencies. In Eastern region, our regional chairman and his executives are currently in the at the regional coalition center The issue about Akwetia, Fantiakwa North, and St0rm are all being resolved. And we know that at the end of the day, the truth will prevail, and our parliamentary candidates declared as the duly elected members of parliament for those constituencies. As for another who has shot one of our supporters in the thigh, he himself shooting, you don't worry. 7 January is not far. The day of accountability is coming. Don't take the laws into your own hands. We waited for 8 years for this. Don't do the things the NPP did for which reason Ghanaians have rejected them. Let's all reflect the persona and character of our leader, John Dramani Mahama, and you will not let us down. Thank you very much. I will do a very brief summary of this very important message. As I said, the can come a crater and Sasha NDC Treasurer for Penny, our General Secretary, Yoruba, Fifi, and on our opinion said, Ninjas are never sending and to God and Farmer. For a free Nura, area query, right? I think it's India, SC Ghana Fanai, Nina, Amaya Shishena, Amaya Rabopa. That is a Nabu office view, Pro-Kubiswa. Nipebinum, Abaku office name, Afifa, and we are many figure. And by any maybe war, Nipebinum Abaku attack institutions, Afa, a buying a Japan, a buying Yama, or mining Yama, a figure. That is a Diacosu Tabali Central, Bushibu, and Yamia will say, and then can hear you to say yes, Western region to say yes. Illusion for Sa and Yamana Cost NDC for Yadia, and Yarabu, Opana, Amaya Fin, Kesepa. And Yamia be blue, what you see, you know, the Ayatse, and they said, a young people phobia, Omugo said. And more fertilizer than maybe a bino. Some of the Kaya and see a bino can say you and told see or Paba. And your more drought support program, your macro and Rashi baby mark for Jessica. So, about the talk and your name fertilizer, Amma, if you are falling baby. So, if you are never want to talk, then you're gonna phone of which I'm my name. Or may there's somebody that talk Ipa now, Nipano Atwabama. Ghana Vaja Moon is the one trouble. But on one of the candidates in your work, or man Chenema, or more Hordugu, or more Nabu offices near buying warehouses. And on an MPP wedding to Tamale Central Bishop. Supporters go near before I go any after. What say the sound is a NDC for the but in those specific cases, it's an NDC for. But no question they say, and Yamia be so NDC for me so, and I'm a DJ now. We bring initial also so ISI maybe by attacking state institutions and facilities. The NDC Amanuku. Yejna in painful and workers I can say MPP in the EU, say NDC in the EU, or Mina Ghana for. And the and yet. And training, never say it's here. We are Ghana in a Wootia, Titu, we are NDC in a Wootia. Now I want to be beside Mr. Jai. And farm man show himself and yet the answer fatal. So be from Kuma was all from ya. If you were training and obey a sale may a dear young Contoqua, and farm man she himself. And now but I train at Waba a year with Freconas. And could you be a baby? I feel dear young player, attack state institutions. We are sad, let us say. The NDP before Ghana for any young one, I try Betty or November, we are saying we are private as we are pay. It's the best said, baby, as I am not supposed to be a line. You can say that is a BSCB because NDP before no be our own police or multi for Nibino or more per fire on the first way pre-crab NDC at Chafo, no. Nti me no kasele akoma dan wo fenso of Asante Mantel omakum ye supporters me branch secretary a police force na oni page na the videos are there the second hour what to show every take it all over sa enye ya ekoso Arehopa. The Sessa, ye Nayama Tuka. Ye the Sefata as a roundful. And many do it naturally by the show. Would you near now? Would you be Swahili? Because there is so be it needs some good. No young or day, Umpra. Now 7 January 2025, we need to share with Independence Square. Everyone, Penny, John Dramani Mahama, yes, when in as president. Now, a good one, Wakaza, and you were Emma and Emma the channel. With a new CVT. Obeha di over my papa John Mahama. A bear, a bear car. You can say, Ghana of Wina, including NDC Wina, ye know a rest idea. Who are Umbi? I'm a poor papa John Mahama Deba, 24-hour column Deba, Umbi, the winner so for so. Enti, a ma a kunidi, my own firm fool, and a DJ or Yabia. A bit of going out with Shia, and a bit of be if I believe the IOBB. Now I show one, and I say, Papa Cooker. He said, in I episode and train any period. But I also did, and then a baby. I can't 28 days. I will John Dramani Mahama. I swear in, or I bet you a fee bread near how. Or bad. The end I heard and see Yatua Bama, do also say, obey I may want to. It's your best. And yet, you will be a now with them. Be a navy. No be a and Yama Passo. Yen Jenny, I'm a sort who is getting so open one. Oh, Fred, deputy national to organize the last or more of the road. I could get more Monday with now or maybe 2 me back. I'm papa back. Inti, Sanya Mamma, my image, and we are the answer matter. You say, embrace for our money, no neither one failure, or when your mind will be in Comona. Presidential election is also when declared that to be officially they were included. And nobody knew Papa John Dramani Mahama and Ghana food na Ebekasa. Tina Makushia. Now it's a someone or my now in himself, Elu Avocrano. Now parliamentary results Kakra and someone a detention by Eastern region. In Salomon regime, Akwetia, Fantiakwanov constituencies. Greater Accra, Ablikumanov, Okaikwi Central, Tema Central, Asante Mountain, Okwasi East, in Sanya Benina, na year to year, Ama declaration so Akuso. Yes, East also said, at least with regards to parliamentary elections, over in 10 terms, na any declare the Biakama, na Subi, Abba, you are really no, then Fanadi man. Na Asubira, na declare a man Pina, Yatua Bay, John Dramani Mahama, or your man in Nakasania, far about to intuition, Naimu or Asomai. The Yoga John Dramani Mahama, Everton Baby also, on 7 January 2025, the Dai Nayako Maswa, and Miti, Yam Boom as Lipaba, Batwa Amana chain down, Unamiti, Uni, yes, Sabeka, Edamunas. So, thank you. I don't think that this is off air. I don't think that we will do a press conference at least today because we are waiting for the official declaration by 4:30 as advertised by the EC of the presidential results. And later in the evening, the president-elect will be addressing the nation, like I said. So we'll send somebody to come and see you, and we'll communicate to you when we may be having another press conference. So thank you very much. And thanks for being here to our
All right.